Alright guys, new video idea. Thanks to a guy that messaged me asking me about, what rifle he should buy, what caliber, all that sort of stuff. That same thing I went to really when I got getting my license, and I was, oh shit, what caliber? I gotta get the best and be happy with it for a long time. So this is gonna be a bit of a series, I think. So first off, choosing your rifle, you set up your caliber. Okay, so here we go. We're looking at calibers first. You've got to choose a caliber because not every rifle is going to accommodate the caliber you may choose. Okay, so here's a few of my tips and opinions of choosing the best caliber. Okay, so first off, let's look at the 22. That's the best caliber you should have in your gun cabinet. You're going to use it for rabbits, you can use it for possums. Okay, so 223 is probably the next top caliber to have. It's so cheap to run, you don't even think twice about shooting 20 goats on a day. If you're shooting a bigger caliber than that, you're going to be starting to pinch yourself after about the 10th. Okay, so 223 is very cheap, very accurate, very effective on most game, right up to medium game even. If you place your shots that are bigger than the fallow, you need to upgrade. Okay, so great if you are looking for a rifle to shoot many goats. 223. Next one, so as soon as you go bigger than 223, you're jumping up to a better price. Even 223 can have expensive ammo. As soon as you go from 223 upwards, you're about $40 for 20 rounds. Okay. Yeah, I'm boring. Okay, so 243, 708, 270, 308. All good calibers. Every caliber is going to do the damn job, so pick one. Okay, so go and shoot some, see what you like. 270 is probably going to boot a bit more, so let's look at 243, 708, 308. It's going to do the job. Okay guys, so if you want really looking at the ballistics and technicalities, I've seen a few videos and it all comes down to that 7mm08. If you want versatile bush gun, being able to shorten the barrel right down, go for 308, because they just seem to be more stable when you cut them down, cut the barrels down, and when you suppress them. Okay, so I wouldn't recommend going for big magnums. Okay, starting off, even a few guys that are quite experienced I know of have traded their big magnums in because for some reason you just can't hit shit. There's plenty of grunt there. You're going to kill every animal on this earth with a big wisdom or something, a magnum. Okay, plenty of grunt behind them. For some reason, that might be the most accurate cartridge. Technically, people just can't still shoot that caliber because deep down it kicks and it scares the shit out of them. Gives them a fright. That's your recoil. Recoil flinch. Okay, so do not buy a big caliber, you'll be very disappointed. Just for start with anyway, until you get a bit of experience, and they all kill, so let's not get too picky on what caliber you should start off with. They're all going to drop that deer, so choose one, learn it, so learn what it's capable of, how much it's going to drop. Don't just use it for a month or so and go, oh fuck, I keep missing, for some reason it's just dropping, or it's I'm going over the top all the time. Learn it, because your next one you're going to get the same thing. It's going to, unless you get a bit of luck, but you need to learn every caliber that you use. So every caliber has been designed and manufactured for its own application. So a 22 for small game, cheap, awesome target shooting. 22 250 long range coyotes, sort of 300 Win Mags, elk at long range, and everyone's adopted different calibers for their own application and hoping to do the same. And yeah, sure, it does work the same because all calibers kill, and they're all accurate in their own sense, okay, in their own application, or else they just wouldn't exist, would they? Yeah. That should cover it really. Next topic. Okay, so rifles is a bit of terminology that I use when I go to sell someone a rifle, or when I used to, so everyone can get from A to B in a car, any car. But it just depends on how nice we want that car to be. So do we want a Honda Accord, or do we want to buy a Ford Ranger, or do we want to buy a Lamborghini? You know, depends on the quality and how nice it feels and how much you're going to enjoy it between you and that item. So that's exactly outlines what buying a rifle is. Straight up, the price resembles the quality. So look at how much you want to spend, look at how much you're going to use it, look at the area you're in, where you're going to use it, all those sort of things. Go and look at the shops, have a feel, just buy one, alright? You pretty much in a hard choice of choosing the calibre, so just go and buy a rifle, use it, it's not going to be first and last, so buy one. So that just brings us to the next step. So working up from, you got the rifle, it's okay, so you're working up, got your bases, make sure those are good. If they're looking like shit, tell the guy, don't want those, get rid of it all. You need some seriously nice bases, good quality. So once you've done that, you need scope rings, okay, so you need good rings, because if you don't, they're going to move, they're going to fucking warp, they're going to stretch, whatever. Just make sure you spend at least $60 on rings, okay, set them up properly, use a bit of Loctite, whatever. Okay, so that brings us to the scopes. Make sure you spend at least $250. Do not buy a rifle with a packaged scope and it looks like it doesn't even know where the fucking itself came from. Okay, make sure it has a nice brand. The only exclusions is a lot of Howers come with Nico Sterling Game Kings. They are nice scopes, okay, they do the job, they are quite reliable, and as long as you upgrade the rings, get rid of those shit rings, put on those new rings, and it's going to be mint for a while, okay, not forever, for a while. Anyway, cheaper rifles than $1,000 packages, fucking take that scope off and throw it away. Do not use it thinking it's fine, because it's going to let you down when you're in the middle of bloody car workers doing your annual trip. Okay, so you need to spend at least $250 on a scope, okay, so Leupold VX1, okay, that's a legendary scope in this country. We need to go, I've got a Vortex Diamondback, okay, $550. Okay, so as soon as you go up from that, a VX3 Leupold, or a Diamondback, or whatever, you're up, you'll fucking go $3 if you want, $6, endless amounts of money. That is your investment. That's your investment, okay, so just remember that. You might get rid of that cheap gun that you're starting out with. So if you have that nice scope, you're taking that scope off, you're putting on the next one, right? So that's going to follow through with your generations of rifles. You can't shoot where you can't see, okay, so remember that. If you buy the cheapest scope and you're on dark and you can see a deer walk out, but as soon as you pull your rifle up, fuck, I can't see it, so you can't shoot it. That's pretty much it. Okay, so that pretty much sums it up. Sort of recap a bit. So you get Calibre, pick one, they all fucking kill, okay. Rifles, that's when it starts getting a bit tricky. Choose one you like the feel of, and how much you're going to use it, how much you want to spend, because you're tying that money up. So, guys that have got a family and whatever, or guys who can't get out very often, maybe once a year, because they're working hard out, you've got $3 sitting in the cabinet. What's the next thing you're going to do? You need to sell it because you need to free up funds for a new vehicle or other shit, okay? So don't overcapitalise really. Buy a rifle that if you're going to hunt once or twice a year, so $1,000 or so, okay? Unless you're rich. Right, okay. Scopes, rings, that's your investment. That is the part where you're going to look through and you're going to shoot that animal, that trophy. If that is compromised or cheap crap, you're going to be really pissed, okay? So upgrade it, don't choose that package shit, honestly you will be gutted. Right, I think that's it. Hey Jet. Yeah, he's asleep. He's fuck this. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So I hope that helps. Hopefully you pick a few pieces out that is helpful. see how much hate I get for this one. Thanks.